Alright, welcome everybody to Pac-Mania on the arcade. Actually, it's not the first time I do this game on camera. It will be the first time in like 12 or 13 years. So it's been a while. So yeah, this is a game sorry from '87. Here you can choose your starting points. Round 1, round 2, round 4. But you cannot start from round 6, obviously. You have to make it there. You have to make a little bit of an effort to actually get further into the game. Infinite lives, as you can see. Because, I mean, what's the difference? I'm still gonna try to beat it. I don't even know if this has an ending or not. But at least clear as many lives as possible. I mean, by this time, pretty much a big percentage of arcade games did have endings. Honestly, I consider this a real Pac-Man sequel. Sorry those who like Pac-Man 2 on Super Nintendo, or like Mrs. Pac-Man or Pac-Man Jr. or any of those spin-offs. For me, that's what they are, spin-offs. Including Pac-Man 2, which they are making it look like an actual sequel. To me, this is a real sequel because it basically replicates the original Pac-Man's gameplay. Yeah, we also have the little cutscenes in between stages. We got music also. Well, actually, by that time, there was practically no silent game as such. By '87, pretty much all games did have endings, did have music, and of course, greatly improved graphics compared to the 8-bit looking graphics in general. Look at that big logo, including Namco's logo, of course. They have to pat themselves on the back by mentioning to the whole world, again, who made the game. Which makes sense. Capcom did that all the time, Konami did that a lot as well, not to mention Sega. They pat themselves on the back all the time by promoting other games in certain arcade titles. Yeah, now I kind of need a power pellet. And I think these are the last ones. Honestly, I think I did a better job here than in the first one. So, yeah, I mean, for a retro title, I would say that this is like the real Pac-Man sequel. I believe this game got released on the Master System and probably other computer systems. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, I can jump! I completely forgot about this functionality. Yeah, in a corner wouldn't work too much at all. I couldn't grab this at a better time. I ate them all. But they're respawning faster, which makes sense. This is the third stage, and also this is an arcade game. They want your money. They'll do everything to steal your quarters. Yeah, I mean, I insist, for a retro game, I consider this more of a sequel than Mrs. Pac-Man, Pac-Man Jr., and some other that I might be forgetting, and of course, the 16-bit games. But there were a lot of other titles actually replicating the classic gameplay. Actually, not very long ago, a couple of years ago, I would say. Oh, we got jumping monsters now. Well, I couldn't even use my own jumping ability very much at all. Okay, I'm moving faster, aren't I? Oh shit, okay. For some reason I tried to turn right before and it didn't do it. And it kept going forward. Anyhow, yeah, I remember playing like a Pac-Man game for the PC that got released like in... Oh shit, like in the mid-2000s or earlier 2000s. And basically that also captured the original idea for Pac-Man gameplay, but... Not to... I mean, obviously we have to include within the pack the Championship Edition, which is basically like the original Pac-Man, but with a different touch, a different gameplay tweak, if you will. With super funky music and a little bit of a different gameplay style, but still having this pellet eating as the basis for it. I mean, there's been so many variants of Pac-Man games in general, though. So there is only one power pellet left, and it was pretty much inaccessible. Dude, there are more than 4 ghosts. I'm freaking surrounded. Well, I actually managed to escape and get the power pellet, but obviously it was not the ideal way. Well, there was another one right in the corner. Yeah, I ended the level on a better note than I started it with. That's for sure. Well, mazes will get more complex, that's for sure. That's not a power pellet. I guess that qualifies as a fruit bonus. Okay, I really didn't want to get that. Yeah, I played this like way back in the day for a series that I used to feature on one of my channels called The World of the Humble Companies. Oh, it was forever ago. It must have been like 09. So yeah, it's been a while. So I did not jump on time, or did the other ghost jump actually? I think they jumped as well. I mean, I would have died anyway, but... And your jump cannot go through blocks, which kind of makes no sense. So your jump is only used to jump over specific enemies. Fuck. Yeah, I spawned like in the very middle of the whole place, with a million ghosts actually protecting the location of the power pellets. They are kind of isolated. Yeah, they do jump, see? The green ones, I believe. Obviously, the effects of the power pellet would last a lot less. Yeah, I'm making the same mistake every time. Come on. It feels like they respawn when I actually get closer to the place. Okay, no, not that time. This should be the last. Okay, I was about to say, I bet I left something right at the bottom of the map. So jungly steps, isn't this like the third round? Or the third big world? Haven't been counting the stages, to be honest, and unfortunately the game doesn't tell you where you are. Okay, at this point you're still slightly faster than the other ghosts, which is kind of funny. Alright. Yeah, there the jump kind of worked, but as you noticed, I left a pellet behind. So okay, I got it. The green guys are the ones who jump, and you can actually jump and move to the sides. Yeah, but of course, at some point I was going to die if I were gonna get surrounded by a million fucking ghosts. And as you can see, the power pellet effect actually doesn't last more than 5 seconds, if not less than that. Unfortunately, no power pellets in the middle here, which is kind of shit. I mean, it makes sense considering how far into the game we are. Well, I managed to eat one. One is always better than none. Of course, I'm gonna take this chance to eat all of these pellets that are scattered all over the place. And they left behind for several reasons. Alright, not gonna eat that one. And of course now they're gonna spam green ghosts, because they don't want me to jump. Damn it. Yeah, definitely some ghosts have different abilities from others. Some of them can jump. I think the red one moves faster than the others, even though the green ones are pretty fast themselves. Well, I guess the fruit target is exclusively for points. Also, the one thing I don't like about this game, I mean, I like the isometric perspective, the enhanced 16-bit like graphics. The music is actually very atmospheric, if you will, but I don't like the fact that you can barely see what's around you. So basically, you have literally 1 second to react to a ghost that is right in front of you, and you cannot see coming. So you basically have to like guess where they are. I mean, I'm not even complaining about the amount of ghosts, it's the fact that you cannot see them very well. But this sort of perspective actually wouldn't allow you to see much more out of the stage, compared to the original Pac-Mans that had no scrolling, technically. So of course in those you could see everything, including the enemies, and where the pellets are, and how to strategize about getting them. But in here, I don't feel like there is any strategy other than memorizing where the pellets are, basically to choose the right order for you to get those. Even knowing the right order, I still think it's basically luck. The fact that you don't face a million ghosts just as you are turning in a corner, or if they are right in front of you, you basically have nothing to do other than jumping over. But once you land, you encounter another ghost or a group of them that end up killing you. Things like that. I mean, I really am thankful for having cheats in this case, but those who played it back in the day must have been frustrated as hell. It says I'm the superior Pac-Mania. So I think that's the game. So yeah, I did finish the 4 main worlds. So I'm gonna do this extra level, which is obviously a second loop but harder and with a slightly different color palette change. So yeah, the game tells you won. I'm not the superior Pac-Mania, obviously. I couldn't disagree more with that statement. Well, the game doesn't know that I'm cheating. Like 35 years after this got released, right? No one would have guessed. Well, no one would have guessed. Well, actually, probably I'm wrong about it. That the arcades would disappear by 2022. Well, I needed only 100,000 points in order to get extend. One extend. So basically, beating the whole game, loop the game basically, and just after that you can get an extend. Alright, shit happens. No power pellets left. Yeah, honestly, I think I should have used... Yeah, this is like the first stage again. I honestly feel that I should have used the jump more, but you practically have no space. And I don't know, I still lack a lot of skill here. Yeah, I'm eating one at least. See, this is what happens when I jump too much. I'm still gonna have a million ghosts around me. So whatever decision I end up making, I'm gonna get hit. Sooner than later. And the ghosts still manage to move faster. I think the ones up there are the only ones left. I don't see myself trying to do this all the time in order to survive and basically make my 3 lives last. Are we getting the same level again, but with another color palette change? I guess after this I will be getting another basically cutscene, probably one that we already saw before. I'm not even jumping on time, taking too long. Yeah, the power pellets practically last a second. No way. Look at that! It literally lasts a second. Oh man. Yeah, I'm about to say at this point the game doesn't get enjoyable anymore, but actually it's been like that for a while. But it's not the game's fault, it's mine for being bad at it. Look at the amount of fucking ghosts there are. And suddenly the ghosts go away. No! No, why did he do that? I mean, I could have gone down. I just got greedy. I wanted to eat the guy. I completely forgot the power pellets actually last 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, we're not even getting cutscenes here. It's just infinite gameplay, I guess, until you die. So yeah, guys, that's Pac-Mania. A nice classic. I'm gonna deactivate the infinite lives. Honestly, even if I kill myself all this for the next 10 minutes or so, the life count, or at least the little Pac-Man faces that you see there, are not gonna decrease. At least not soon. Alright, this is the last level I'm doing, you know. I was about to stop it there, but you know, this is the last actual stage I'm doing, to see if for whatever reason, or by mere chance, we get another cutscene thing, which again I really doubt it's gonna happen. Okay, I feel like this level is actually easier than the previous two that I played. Also, Pac-Man actually takes his time to make the jump, which still makes him vulnerable when you start jumping as such. Okay, it is interesting though that you can jump and move to the sides or back and forth at the same time. Yeah, see, I actually jumped, but obviously, according to the game, not on time. I still got hit as I was going up. So when you think an enemy is basically close to you, you gotta jump way in advance and make a decision from there. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for today. Honestly, I thought I was going to be playing for longer. I wasn't expecting to basically do the 4 worlds, which is basically all what the game has to offer in terms of originality, in probably less than 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So yeah, give it a try if you like, but it is actually a big challenge. Actually, it's harder than the original Pac-Man in my opinion. Basically because of the aspects I told you, not being able to see the entire maze, the sudden ghosts showing right in front of you. Even though the jump mechanics is interesting, but it's not enough to actually overcome and dominate the game quickly enough without losing a shit ton of lives like I just did. I guess that's my opinion on this. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.